Well, I'm actually getting ready to do a little relaxation and ultimately go to bed. But listen, my little mini vacay is coming to a close. I still have 2 more days until I am taking my ass back home. I went live like maybe like an hour ago, but the computer was like so stupid, y'all. Like I really don't know. No, I'm gonna say this. I really do feel that there's a lot of stuff going on energetically, and everybody is feeling it, spiritual and non-spiritual. Literally, um, I posted on a non-spiritual platform that I'm on, and I was just like, damn, the energy is so intense. Like I felt it last night. It was so intense Saturday. It was so intense that like, oh my God, I won't even get into that. The fog and everything was just so crazy. I was like, ooh, this energy is heavy. And sure enough, like, I think out of what was it? I think I had like 100 something reviews literally posted within me posting this stuff like maybe 5 minutes. And everybody's like, yeah, it has been feeling weird today. And everybody's acting weird. And I told y'all, even for the past week, like every time I go to a store or something, they're saying like their systems are down. It's crazy. So today, because we doing our protection and shit, girl, because we know that the winter solstice is coming. We know there's a lot of energy, planetary energy. I told y'all January the 5th. See how, like I said, you can attest, you can testify. If you're out there and you're saying, Mystic, listen, I'm not feeling no type of energy shift right now. Uh, listen, I'm leave it like that's it. I'm leave it there. Okay. If you are feeling it, okay, you better hold on. Okay, because there's a lot of stuff going on planetarily, and you just need to hold on. Okay, like I said, I don't like to put too much out there because, of course, people who are not really a part of that, they like to give their little 2 cents in on shit. Like, bitch, please sit down. So anyway, today it was so crazy because two things happened for me. Like literally, everyone I know has had some crazy shit going on this week. But literally, I ordered because, of course, winter solstice is coming up and the new moon is coming up. So I actually came across these incense called Unlock, right? Unlock, and I'm like, oh my god, like a open road type of thing. Let me get these candles. I want to see what they are. These incense. I want to see what they smell like. The crazy thing about it, like I said, they're called Unlock. They were delivered yesterday. I did not get them yesterday because, of course, when you order through Amazon, you actually could have it sit, you know, somewhere, whatever. You can have it sent somewhere, they have the Amazon locker boxes. Well, guess what? I end up going to the motherfucking Amazon Hub. I guess you call it the Amazon Hub. That's what they call it, the Amazon Hub. They have little names too, like Amia and all this other bullshit. Anyway, so I go there and I go get my package, and it literally was empty, y'all. I've never got a package to the Amazon Hub empty. And I just took it as okay, like whoever this fucking delivery person is, they need to be fired. So I'm trying to get a hold of Amazon, and the Amazon girl, it was just like, girl, they put me through with the fucking computer bullshit. So anyway, I ended up reordering it. They said refund or replacement. To make a long story short, I end up getting locked out of my house that I'm in right now. I end up getting locked out. And I kind of panicked because I was like, bitch, it is fucking 40 degrees outside right now. It is cold as fuck. Bella was with me. Anubis was stuck in here. And I'm just like, oh my God, how the fuck am I getting here? So, of course, I reached out to some people and they're like, you need to call a locksmith. Now, I think it's so ironic that they would say a locksmith. Like I said, I don't know if you guys send it the way I'm sending it. But I ordered the incense. I haven't sent to the Amazon Lockbox because I was not going to be at home. I literally go to Lockbox to get it or Amazon Hub. The package is literally empty. Okay, empty, bitch. The incense was unlocked. I literally get locked out once again, hours later, not even thinking about that at all. Get locked out hours later. Literally, I'm told to call a locksmith. And of course, motherfucking locksmith's like, yeah, honey, it's not for free. And the lock that's a smart lock. So it's gonna be $150 fucking dollars. Plus we charge for distance. It's gonna take us about 30 minutes to get there. My near, you know, that bullshit. My nearest locksmith is 44 miles away. I said, bitch, bye. Then they're talking about it's gonna be a 30 to 40-minute estimation or ETA. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Girl, what the fuck is going on? Then I end up calling someone. I was talking with them about the little dilemma and ordeal, and I'm just like, bitch, I'm not worried about it because, once again, this is why I don't travel with just the money I need to travel. You always want to have a backup plan because you never, ever know. That's what I said. When people be like, I traveled, I went here, I went there, and I'm just like, bitch, you done all this traveling, but you still have not learned that you cannot travel with just the money that you need to travel. Like, you still need extra money. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I believe that shit, honey. Like, yeah, I don't know if it was a leisure travel. I don't know if it was leisure travel or someone just toted you along. But anyway, so they were telling about their little dilemma and how all they shit wasn't working. Their computer got fried. And I said, yeah, that's so weird because my keyboard stopped working. And I had to like play with it. And I had to like delete this, re-upload that. It came back on, it worked. Now it stopped working here. So I had to buy an external little keyboard. And like, bitch, yeah, when I return home, I'm just gonna drop it off to my repair person and say, listen, you repaired the keyboard 2 years ago, it went out again. So I'm just like, bitch, there's a lot of tea going on right now. I encourage y'all to do some cleansing. Girl, tonight we're doing some cleansing with some beer and some motherfucking, anyway, I'm not gonna tell you what we're doing to cleanse out. Some beer for sure, honey. Come on in here, Chalia. Listen, a fool. Wait a minute. It must be glitching and shit again, honey, huh? It's glitching? It must be motherfucking glitching, honey. There's a lot going on. A lot energetically, a lot is going on. Whoo, Jesus. Anyway, I just thought I would come on here and check with y'all. I even came on here earlier to show y'all, you know, a little bit of my progress, you know, with my physique. But girl, as soon as I get on the fucking computer freezes and shit, I'm like, okay, girl, I don't know if it's the reception here, which I doubt it is. I doubt it because everything else is working fine. So I'm just like, girl, there's some tea with some tea with some tea. Okay. Anyway, I hope y'all good out there. Once again, this week is going to be a very intense week. Okay. Shout out to my supporters. Yes, honey, we'll be finishing up the class we need to finish up. And of course, I'm thinking because I got so many emails and stuff this past, we'll say 30 days about relationships and stuff. I'm thinking that for the 21st, I'm going to offer a pre-recorded class with Ganesha and Lakshmi and give you some little secrets and pointers on how to mend relationships if you're trying to reconcile. You know, I'm that girl, honey. Listen, if you know, you want to reconcile, you think it's worth saving, go ahead and save it. I'm that girl where I feel like, bitch, if it's not worth saving, bitch, go ahead and let it go. We were talking about this earlier. A sister and me was talking about, you know, fixing, you know, issues. If you have issues with family, to fix that and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, honey, I think that sometimes when things happen and you need to split up from your family, friends, whatever, sometimes that's just what it's meant to be. I feel like as long as you continue to stay focused on yourself and continue to put your spirits first and God first, if you believe in that, then I feel like everything will fall into place the way it's supposed to fall in. I think you actually trying to mend relationships with people, you know, maybe God is telling you to leave these people alone for a while. Maybe God is telling you to worry about yourself, repair yourself, then reach out to people. I think that's why a lot of people are older Honestly, when I say older, I don't mean like they're a senior citizen. I would say that they're over 30, still trying to piece together their life, still trying to figure out who they are, what they are, why, blah, 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 blah. Because once again, they're praying to their spirits, to God, and saying, make me anew, bring me this, bring me that. And spirit is pulling people out of their lives to say, well, you can go there, but these people can't go there with you. And so they're trying to hold on. They're trying to make it happen. And it's some type of mindset. Like I won't say impoverished mindset, but it's some type of mindset with that. Almost like a trainer, right? Like a master trains someone who's weaker than them on a certain lifestyle, like conditions them. And so they have them thinking like, oh, you need people, like you need these people, so you need to hash it out. And it's just like, well, sometimes you grow and you separate, and that's okay. It's okay to say hi and bye to people. You don't have to hang out with people and deal with people just because they're your family, just because you know them all your life and all the good shit. Like, yeah, it makes no sense. And even one of my people too said it, and I said I always knew this, but it really dawned on me when they mentioned it out of their mouth and said, although I hate this person, we're always going to be in each other's life. And I'm just like, that's that codependent slave to slave master type of relationship stuff. Because unless you are like mother and daughter, because I really do feel like, your parents, there's always going to be some type of bond there with your parents. But I feel like siblings and cousins and friends and all the good shit, like, bitch, sometimes you got to let people go. Sometimes you got to let things go. And I feel like a lot of people are not flourishing the way they should flourish, because I was one of those people that it weren't flourishing the way that I should have flourished, because I was holding on to people, right? I was comfortable. Like, oh, I knew this person for all these years. Why am I going to stop talking to them? But it's like, clearly this person don't give a fuck about you. And I've never met this person ever. I've heard stories about this person. I've seen pictures of this person, but I never met them. And for me to tell you that, bitch, they don't give a fuck about you, especially going into what they say, a wedding, a baby, and a funeral. Especially they only show when it's a bad time, like somebody died. Bitch, that's a motherfucking sign right there. I don't know how big of a sign people need to let people know, but that's a big sign for me. Like, bitch, you were not there when I got married. You were not there when I gained something, got a car, bought my first house. You were not there through the joys of life, right? For whatever reason. But when people mysteriously die or bad things happen, bitch, you're right in the middle of all of it. And it looks a little messy to me. So it's like, oh, this is why this person ain't gonna fully thrive and flourish the way that they want to, the way they see themselves. They're only going to get a piece of it because they cannot let people go. Like, to them, I need comfort. When I was a kid, I miss being a kid. So I need people that remind me of my childhood. Bitch, close that chapter and keep it moving, okay? And then last but not least, of course, going into portals and stuff too, honey. Come on in here, Larry. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, honey, we're great, Larry. Just stop by and say hi. You too, Larry. Yes, honey. Later, Gator. Yes, honey. Listen, Larry, I totally listen. Today I promise, okay? I know you didn't ask for what I'm gonna send you, but today I promise, okay? I totally listen. Okay. We're doing a lot of tea. But last but not least, before I go, because I need to go get in the shower while this water is hot. And it takes a while for this water to get fucking hot, bitch, because it's cold as fuck over here where I'm at. And this is a big ass fucking space. So it's like, bitch, girl. Okay, it's a big ass fucking space. So it's like, bitch, and it's an elongated space. What is it? There's like, what, 7 rooms in here? And that includes 2 bathrooms. So it's like, girl, okay? Very spacious, honey. Anyway, going into portals and stuff. Like, I really do feel, and I'm going to do a video on this too, because I'm not in that space to really go in depth with that. But I think a lot of people, I believe that portals could be opened and could be shut at any time in any place, right? I don't think you need an altar to open a portal. I think thoughts open portals, etc., etc. So I'm noticing that while energy is being shifted, and I'm choosing to separate my energy from other people's energy, I'm noticing there's still other things going down, even without them being present, even without them doing, let's say, work, right? And I'm like, well, maybe this is why certain people don't want to do magic. Maybe that's why certain people will have knowledge of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but they know once they start tapping into that energy that their ass is going to get fucked up. And I'm going to keep that there because whoever is meant to see that and hear that and grab that, they're going to definitely gravitate towards that. Anyway, y'all, listen, let me go. I just want to stop by here. Everything's working good now. Praise God. But I need to jump in the shower, checking in on y'all. Hope y'all as well. Once again, to talk about how fucking heavy energy is, honey. And maybe tomorrow we'll try to get back on here with the camera on and you guys could see some tea, okay? Maybe we could try it again later, honey. Okay, who the fuck is that, honey? Anyway. Another thing too. No, that's it. We're not gonna get into that. Anyway, bye for now, y'all. Love and light. Thank you for stopping by, Jolly L. And of course, Larry. Mm-hmm. Bye, y'all. Love and light.